Do you feel that you're happier right now than when you were broke or not really?
Sometimes. It's a sometime thing.
I don't like wasting my time spending days just shaking people's hands and smiling, taking selfies. It feels shallow to my existence. I have a lot more to offer than my image. I don't like being used to make people money. I feel sad when I'm overworked and that I just become a money-making machine and that my passion and my creativity take a back seat. That makes me unhappy.
I didn't come into this business being driven towards things like that. Like, I just wanted to sing. All I ever wanted to do was sing and write and perform and dance around and make music. I've loved singing my entire life. Since I was able to talk, I was able to sing. That's all I ever wanted. So I never really gave a I never wanted to do photo shoots. I never wanted to do red carpets. Hate it, hate it, hate it.
Is there a way to achieve the money and fame without making your life miserable?
Never let a celebrity tell y'all about y'all 9 to 5 or your regular ass job. They got shit going on. They just not telling you. Don't let that motherfucking model that been passed around by everybody. Don't let her try to don't let her try to make you feel bad about your 9 to 5 when there's shit that she knows she's stressing on. Don't let that billionaire, that rapper, whoever, try to make you feel about your 9 to 5, especially if you got a good 9 to 5.
It is what it is. Let the past be the past. Just know Bam gonna be good and turn up on their ass.
It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Your time to shine too. Yes, you. Hey, check it out, man. Back at it again with another reaction video. I just dropped the podcast for y'all probably a couple of days ago. I think it was a good ass topic, good ass podcast, good ass talk with my dog. And now we back at it again. This shit don't stop. We have Why Celebrities Are Always Depressed documentary. Now, I was going to talk about this in another podcast. I was going to do a podcast about, like, why do celebrities always tell the world their business? They get mad when we talk about it and things like that. I try to stay away from certain topics, but that was just some shit that I seen spewing with certain things that I saw on social media. I got to get the fuck off social media, bro. Real shit. But let's get straight to this video, man. Let's see why they're always depressed. I'm not surprised. When you get older, you really realize that money not everything and the status not everything. But it does have its perks. It does have its bad shit. Let's get into it.
How often do you still battle with depression?
Oh, I'm always depressed all the time. Do you feel that you're happier right now than when you were broke or not really?
Sometimes.
I had to stop because I had everything and I was absolutely broken inside.
I so badly want to be Catherine Hudson that I don't even want to look like Katy Perry anymore sometimes.
Okay. I don't want to be too dark, but I genuinely didn't think I would, like, make it to, like, 17.
You didn't think you'd make it to 17?
No.
From the outside, it looks like celebrities have the perfect life. But in reality, being an A-list celebrity absolutely sucks. Mental breakdowns, addictions, depression, bankruptcy, and sometimes even death. But why? Why is having what everyone else seems to want, money and fame, always seems to lead to disaster? When you're an A...
Bro, that's because, and this is what, I remember, this is what Illuminati was talking about. He was saying, like, celebrities be broke spiritually.
You might have all this material shit, but you broke spiritually, my nigga. That's that!
And by the broke spiritually, he ain't even talking about, like, your money. He talking about just, like, inside you be broke. Like, you know, you just, y'all let... Because that's when him and, you know, he was going back and forth with, you know, with DDG and shit like that. And I get what he was saying. Because what these celebrities do, they'll try to say, y'all swear money don't matter, money don't matter. And money do matter. We ain't saying money don't matter. Because you're really about to be depressed if you can't take care of yourself, can't take care of your kids, can't help. Which, if you're a man, you can't hold down the household. You can't, you know, be the man of the house, etc. We all get that, but it just be a lot of other shit. I remember DeMar DeRozan. Y'all gonna see it. DeMar DeRozan was all like, I wish everybody could be rich so they could see that it's not everything. There's other shit, bro. That's why I love being a YouTuber. Because I'm gonna be honest, I see myself getting big with this YouTube shit. You know, God has been blessing me. I've been putting in the work too. God can't bless me if I don't put in the work. I'm putting in the work. He see that, okay, Bam, you doing your thing. Let me here you go. You know what I'm saying? And y'all rocking with the content, you know? But there are gonna be times where it's like, damn, bro, I got what I wanted and I'm still, you know, you have to find yourself inside. You can't let this You know, you got to find yourself. You got to find how to keep your mental good, how to not let certain things get to you, etc. It's going to be so many things that you just got to be like, bro, I got to find myself. You know, you got to find something that makes you happy. Something like, let's say if I get a negative comment, I changed how I think about a negative comment. I'm going to get tested in the future because, again, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not there yet. I feel like it'll change when I get way more subscribers. Seeing certain comments. I've gotten bad comments already, but what I do now is I direct my energy towards the positive comments. And I understand a negative, y'all comment some negative shit is just as good as a positive comment. I looked at it, okay, bet. You watched my video. You watched my video. You thought that was gonna hurt me. You watched my video, goofy. But you just gotta find ways to, you know, direct it to a different light. And that's also why I like being a YouTuber too. YouTubers is low key as shit. Even when you get big, they still low key. Everything's under you in control of everything. Literally. You control everything. You doing your own thing. You by yourself. You know, sometimes you may get help from other people, you know, if you want to really step into a different lane of content. But I love this shit. You feel me? I love that these artists show all the money, but they not in full control of everything. So I salute to the artists that are in control of majority of the things that go on. But it's just so much other shit. People dealing with deaths and family. It's just the money, not everything, bro.
A-list celebrity that everyone knows, you can pretty much say goodbye to going outside.
When you're in a coffee shop, everyone recognizes you, and it's not really a pleasant interaction typically for the celebrity because all they see is all these people bothering them for a photo. And it's not like these people genuinely want to take the time to get to know them. And we all know when we see a celebrity, we want to run up to them to get the photo. And so if all your experience...
I remember Kyrie Irving said, when you see me in person, try to actually have a conversation with me versus trying to take a photo. And I said, I'll keep that in mind. When I first saw that, I said, I think how many of y'all really gonna sit down and have a conversation? But it don't gotta be a long conversation, but really try to get to know them and shit like that. That's how I try to be. When I see certain people that I like watch, or this basketball player, or this rapper, or whatever, like, hey bro, how do you deal with this? Really try to sit down, like, it don't even gotta be on camera. I don't gotta tell them I'm a YouTuber or nothing. Now, if they find out that I'm a YouTuber, I probably still wouldn't put them in the video because I just know, like, you got to get your own grind up. You don't want to do a video with a celebrity just for the simple fact, oh, hella people going to click it, it's a celebrity. All right, next video. You're the content, not them. I just do this shit on some one-on-one shit, no cameras. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my favorite YouTubers is Flight and DJ Ghost. You know, I watch a couple podcasts too and shit like that, but Flight and DJ Ghost, right, and Soul Illuminati. So if I see them, it's really just like a conversation. You know what I'm saying? If they got time, obviously. It's not really about taking no picture. Maybe because I'm 24, I understand that now. I can't say how it would have been if I was 18, because I wasn't 18 watching these people on YouTube. I started watching YouTubers, like, other than waivers on YouTube, I started watching these type of YouTubers in 2020 during COVID. So that's probably where that came from. You know, I can't say what would happen if I was younger, but as of right now, it ain't about taking no pictures. It's about getting an understanding of you, you know?
Experiencing as a celebrity is like all these people just want to take something from you, which is they just want to take the photo, they just want to sometimes get your number or whatever it might be. It's not a pleasant experience of dealing with human beings.
This is Arvid Ali, by the way. He's the former president of Jordan Belfort's companies. Yes, the real wolf.
I don't know who that is.
And he's the advisor that celebrities, pro athletes, politicians, and the ultra-rich go to when they want to grow their net worth. So he's been very up close and personal with A-list celebrities. At first, all this attention will seem exciting. You're gonna feel validated. All these random people want me. But after a while, it starts to wear you down. You can't escape it. Everywhere you go, everyone knows you and wants something from you. Every little thing you do is being scrutinized and videotaped. From the way you eat food, to the way you walk, to the time you spilled food on your shirt. You're always on edge. You always have to make sure you're on your best behavior. You're not allowed to be in a bad mood.
Robert Pattinson explained what that's like in an interview with Premiere Magazine a couple years ago, and it does not sound great. He said that when he's in Los Angeles, he has about 40 seconds from the moment he arrives somewhere before somebody asks for his autograph.
And you can bet that every errand will turn into a Photoshop with strangers. To your fans, you're more like an object than an actual human being. Basic respect just goes out the door.
One time he had heart palpitations while on stage and had to be rushed to the hospital. As he's being carried in on a gurney, his nurse asks him to autograph his electrocardiogram sheet.
And then there's the paparazzi.
Again, that's why I said being a YouTuber is so much. I feel like being a YouTuber is so much more low key. Like, don't get me wrong, majority of these YouTubers aren't universally known. From the biggest YouTuber to whatever, they're not universally known. You may see, like, you know, I know, like, if I see like certain ones, if I see, like, let's say if I see Flight, I think Flight is well known, but he not universally known. DJ Ghost is probably well known, but he not universally known. So Illuminati is well known probably, but not universally known. It's gonna be some. I know people that don't know who he is, who all three of those guys are. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like being like them is a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that more than, you know what I'm saying, when you LeBron. I remember LeBron didn't sign. Stephen A. Smith's daughter was mad that LeBron didn't sign like an autograph, but he had to go. Jason Tatum said the same things, like, bro, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So she was mad at that. She started looking at him different, all type of shit. He like, bro, I can't please everybody. I had to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all the time I have to go. And Stephen A. Smith was even telling her, like, LeBron has probably signed billions of autographs. It's just unfortunate that you had to be that person to where he had to tell no. That's what somebody like LeBron is gonna go through. He can't please everybody. That's the bad side about this shit. LeBron probably can't walk into Walmart regularly. He probably never goes to Walmart. Savannah probably go to Walmart. Probably send Bronny and him to go to Walmart. Even though they well known. Now y'all not well known like me. Take your ass to Walmart, get the groceries. Bro, I ain't finna go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take your ass to Costco because y'all well known. Y'all my kids. But if I walk in that bitch, bro, the whole store gonna get shut down. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Put a do-rag on, whatever, put a hat on. Savannah, you go. Matter of fact, Zuri, when you turn 15, 16, your ass about to start getting groceries. That's what he finna tell his daughter soon. I'm trying to tell you.
The bottom feeders of the celebrity world, whose job it is to trigger you.
You can't see the car. Get out of the way! I can't see! There are cars there, motherfucker!
Who is that?
No.
Whoa, when did Kanye do that?
Move away from my children, please? Yeah, I'm not doing your children. Do you mind? You better keep your hands away from me. I was maybe.
So what's the
Who is
solution?
that?
You literally just don't step foot outside. You spend your days trapped inside your home alone.
So naturally, they end up just staying at home all day. Most of them, they're sitting on social media, watching videos, watching Netflix, playing video games.
Think about that. Humans were not meant to be locked inside alone in one location all day,
Facts.
every day. So naturally, as a celebrity, you're gonna get depressed and anxious.
90% of the time, they're just sitting at home all day. And, for anybody, it doesn't really matter who you are, it's very easy to become not only depressed and have anxiety, but just fundamentally your sense of belonging really sort of disappears. You really feel quite lonely, and you feel as though the only thing that people care about when it comes to you is being able to take a photo with you so that they can brag to their friends.
But Jake, that may be the case.
And that's why I try because when they find out a celebrity not perfect, they immediately start rocking with them. There's certain celebrities that I like, I'm big LeBron. You my guy. No matter how bad you may start playing or whatever, you ain't playing bad. But I'm just saying, no matter whatever go through, you my guy all the way. I'm not gonna switch, because that's another thing I think they're gonna get to in this video. Celebrities feel like people will switch on you when they find out you're not perfect, when they find out you a human being too. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? NBA Youngboy, hey, I fuck with NBA Youngboy tough. Fuck with other artists too. He not perfect, motherfucker. He in jail right now. I ain't said free Youngboy not one time. I don't say free people, free anybody really. But I still fuck with you. I still fuck with dude. I listen to him every day. That's my guy. Still fuck with. I fuck with other artists too. You know what I'm saying? Dirk is in jail. I listen to Dirk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say free him either, because I never really did that. But I'm not gonna switch up. It's not even switch up, because there's only certain artists and certain celebrities where I'm like, I really fuck with them. Because I follow LeBron on Instagram, follow NBA Youngboy on Instagram. Who else do I follow? A couple comedians I follow on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I don't follow too many celebrities and shit like that. But the ones that I do follow on Instagram, I really fuck with them. Even though they don't know me. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, when I find out that they not perfect, it don't mean I'm going to jump to the next artist. But I still fuck with them. I feel like that's how artists genuinely feel like, man, when they find out after you ain't the hottest rapper no more after 7-8 years, they go to the next motherfucker. This shit ain't genuine. You get what I'm saying? So I just learned, like, all right, don't just jump to a next motherfucker because this person, you find out this person has this and that.
But come on, even though A-list celebrities have to stay inside all day, they've got to be hanging out with all the coolest friends, right? Wrong. Stay dangerous, subscribe for more, and this is why celebrities are always depressed.
Oh, that was just the intro to the video? That was just the intro to the video. It's gonna be a long reaction. He kind of like me with my intros be long as shit too.
Subject of famous people, do you know what Winston Churchill, Leonardo da Vinci, and Thomas Jefferson all have in common? They all use standing desks. Why? Because sitting down is actually one of the worst things ever for you. I work from home, and I find that when I'm sitting down too much, it cuts off the circulation in my legs. You get that aggressive arch in your lower back, your shoulders fold forward, giving you an unattractive posture. Sitting down is just terrible for you, which is why I've been using standing desks for over 6 years now. And I
might try that shit, I ain't gonna
but
lie.
when I got my hands on FlexiSpot's E7, I fell in love. The desktop has pre-drilled holes unlike other brands so you don't need to drill. The next thing I noticed,
That's low-key true, I'm not gonna lie.
cheap plastic physical buttons, FlexiSpot has
I feel like standing up, doing like homework or something, or working on the laptop, editing a video, I'm more in tune with this shit. I'm getting less lazy. I'm looking at my phone less. Like, I feel like I think that's actually better.
nice touchpad that is super quick and responsive. But my favorite part is that the motors are fast. Most standing desks move really slow, which is really annoying when you're adjusting the height all the time like I do. This has been one of my favorite investments in my health, and if you want to pick one up, today is the best day to get it because FlexiSpot is having a Labor Day sale with up to 50% off its products. So click the link below to get one. New friends. You have it at the top, you naturally can't trust anyone anymore. So say goodbye to making any new friends.
You have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that, like, I was living this lifestyle that they also wanted to live.
But what about all their old childhood friends, you ask? Well, those that get to the top were usually the weird ones growing up, so they probably didn't have many friends. Those that get to the top also had to be pretty neurotic and obsessive to get there. They had to grow a lot as a person. So even if they did have any old friends, you can bet that they probably outgrew them.
They have like a friend here or there, you know, that, yeah, some sort, it's usually something related, family or family friend that they've known. But in terms of like friends, you know, where you hang out with your friends, I would say like probably 99% of them have zero actual friends that they hang out with regularly.
But come on, the male celebrities have got to be banging all the hottest fangirls, right? Well, it's complicated.
You have to think about it from their perspective. Like every single girl that you get with as a male celebrity is a risk. There's a significant risk that they're going to try to take a picture with you. They're going to try to use it against you somehow, and they want you ideally to become, you know, their romantic partner. So
that's why I understand when celebrities, like when they meet like a dude, if he meet a girl somewhere at the club, he like, they say like, don't take a picture of me, like don't do none of that shit. And they actually may make this person they significant other. Still, don't do none of that shit. I remember Stephen A. Smith said his girl do not post him. Don't do that shit. Like they really strict on that shit, cause of shit like that. They just always in the back of their head like, what are you here for? And what are you doing? Are you doing this for some clout, some attention, to get some followers, whatever? Nothing. So it's probably hard to have that level of status and money to find real love for one. And to know who really around. Because me, when I get up there on YouTube, I already know who around. I live the regular life. So I'm blessed. These other people, their shit is a little different.
they'll do whatever, oftentimes they'll do whatever it takes to try to cause problems so that you can become a romantic partner of theirs.
But what about the exclusive celebrity parties, you ask? The ones with all those hot Instagram models. Another thing that's typically associated with celebrities is like they get to go to all these exclusive influencer celebrity parties. And from my understanding, you've been to some of them.
I've been to quite a lot of them. And it's probably the saddest parties I've ever been to.
Saddest?
It's really glamorous. It's amazing from the outside. The houses are just unbelievable and the line, and they have like thousands of models and stuff. And so it's a very dramatic situation. But inside the party, if you think about it, okay, so let's say you have like 2,000 Instagram models and you have like 50 male, top celebrities. It sounds like something crazy is going on, but practically inside the party, what you have is a bunch of Instagram models who are worried to be photographed doing anything, wrong, basically. And you definitely have all those guys who are very worried to be photographed doing anything wrong. And so everyone's just standing around doing nothing. And it's like almost intolerable to me because everyone's just sitting and standing by themselves. These like unbelievably famous people, they're just standing around, they're not doing anything, maybe they're just slightly mingling. And then I'm like the only person who's just basically, you know, really trying to pump up the
That's what's good about, like I said, being the regular person in the party. You could have all the subscribers, making decent money, but you ain't universally known. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers taking a picture of you doing some weird shit, whatever. You good. But these other people, nope. They can't live a regular life. So that's why understand, don't be like, I don't care, I want the fame and money. Not understanding what the fame and money gonna come with. You could be a regular under the radar person, making good ass money, got a good following. If you are doing content, YouTuber, whatever, you under the radar though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, like, that's what I remember DJ Ghost said that, bro. Like, you don't even need 1 million subscribers. You just need, like, you get 40, 50K, 100K, you good. You know what I'm saying? You under the radar, do what you want. You making great money. Take care of your people, take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You good. But when you try to be that upper echelon celebrity and shit like that, man, don't get me wrong, I guess it'd be cool to be that, but it ain't everything. When you in all these hit movies and shit like that, it ain't everything, bro. Trying to tell you.
environment and dancing by myself to get people excited. But yeah, I stopped going for a good reason. It's not a fun thing to do. I do think that there are some more wild parties that you hear about when it comes to some of the tech billionaire guys, but in terms of actual celebrities, it's very rare. But yeah, that's as much as I can go into it right now.
So when you become an A-list celebrity, the only time you're ever going to be leaving your house is to go to work.
The only time they tend to leave their house, I would say, is if they have to. So for certain musicians, artists, they have to go on tour, which if you guys have ever really seen their videos of going on tour, it's an incredibly difficult experience where they can barely sleep. They have to go to multiple locations within 24 hours, and it's for many months nonstop. It's absolutely not pleasant at all.
But on social media, though, they make touring sound like it's lit. They make touring sound like it's lit. I couldn't, bro, think about it. It takes because when you go on trips, it takes the fun out of it. Because let's say I got to go to Atlanta on the 10th or the 11th. Let's say, all right, I got to leave on the 13th. All right, I at least had more than a day. 13th, I'm in Toronto. 14th, I'm in Los Angeles. The 17th, I'm in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Then literally a day later, I'm in Philly. Day later, I'm in Milwaukee. Bro, that's gonna get draining, bro. Having to travel every other day or that's gonna get draining, bro. You're not sleeping, you're not doing nothing, you just tired, bro. You can't wait till the tour over. But they present it as it's cool, it's everything. You see the video on social media, oh yeah, they lit on the stage, woo woo. He living that lifestyle. Nope, he not. Don't get me wrong, he living a lifestyle, but bro tired. It's a lot of things, bro. Like you don't even get to. That's why some people when they do this, bro. That's why I want y'all to understand what it means to fall off, right? Some people don't want to be at the best musically. They don't want to be at the top in that particular field. You know what I'm saying? They just want to. I'm here. I enjoy this. I'm making money. I'm taking care of who I need to take care of, and I'm living a life that I want to live. All the extra stuff getting booked for shows here, shows there, shows that I don't need all that. I'm making money. I use this money to start other avenues to make money. Now I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Some people just look at it like, bro, yeah, you say I fell off, bro. That didn't fall off. Yeah, he talking about how tired he is, how drained he is. Me, I'm good. I'm still making great ass money. I'm still rich. You know what I'm saying? I used the money I made when I came into this game to start other avenues for me to make money. I'm good. I'm not drained. I'm not, I got some privacy. I'm good.
For anyone who has to go through that.
Despite the controversies, Bieber launched his Purpose World Tour in 2017. 150 concerts across 40 countries in 16 months. But what fans saw, a visibly exhausted pop star on stage. Bieber abruptly cancels the final 14 shows, posting on Instagram, "Me taking this time right now is me saying I want to be sustainable. I want my career to be sustainable, but I also want my mind, heart, and soul to be sustainable."
But come on, think about all the money, Jake. Cillian Murphy just got paid $10 million for Oppenheimer alone. That movie sucked, by the way. I will take tens of millions of dollars if it means I just have to stay home and have no friends. Well, think again.
Is she texting someone behind your back? A single Spokio search can help you find out who she's...
The cost of fame.
Most people think that money and fame go hand in hand, but that's far from the truth. In fact, most celebrities quickly end up broke. Think about it, they get one payday and then it's gone.
Most of the time, their income streams are very short-lived, so that maybe they have a movie that does well or they have one album, but it's a very stressful situation because if you've just suddenly made a large sum of income in one short time frame, what happens after that short time frame? Now you're like sitting around and you don't have new income coming in. Oftentimes they become very financially stressed. I've never found a celebrity who's not extremely stressed about their income, even the ones that are multi-billionaires or whatever.
But it's not just the unpredictable paydays.
That's what I just said. The smart ones is going, they understand this music shit ain't forever. I'm going to use this money that I made right now to start other avenues that's going to make me money. That's why y'all try to call the YouTube rapper. You got the motherfucker on YouTube making money, right? You got the motherfucker rapping making money. He does both, or she does both. You know what I'm saying? I'm making money from this and that. So this one, I'm still good. I didn't leave what I started. They was calling DDZ a YouTube rapper. I don't know where the fuck. I mean, I don't know how that was a roast. I don't know why. I seen on Twitter, like when I first started really really understanding what that term meant, that he hated being called that and shit like that. I didn't see him say that in no videos because, like I said, he wasn't like a YouTuber I watched like that. But I've come across some shit before. You know what I'm saying? And he's done shit with his YouTube shit. You got to give him his props. But I don't understand why he took that as like a bad comment, or I was just, everybody just started calling him that. It was monkey see, monkey do. Like motherfuckers was just copying each other trying to say that to him. When dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. I seen Tusi called him that, right? But I seen Tusi music sales drop on Twitter. He said if he don't sell such and such by 60K or some shit like that, he's done. And he didn't even sell. He sold what, 20K or something. The nigga that was roasting him, calling him a YouTube rapper, is he's the one who's struggling musically right now. While the other one, I don't know what the fuck he is doing in music, but I know he probably will never go broke because he has YouTube. He probably has other avenues that he created. You get what I'm saying? So it's, you don't have, like, the person who, that NBA player, he only played in the NBA for 6 years. Yeah, he played in the NBA for 6 years, collected some millions after paying agents and all this other fees. He still had millions left over. He invested that. He used it to start something. He may open a barbershop. Now he cuts hair. He does other things. He has other workers. He did something with his money. I don't gotta be the best in that shit. That shit is cool. Y'all can have it. I don't have to be the greatest artist of all time. I don't have to be the greatest basketball player of all time. I just gotta use this shit to make as much money as I fucking can, so I can use this shit for something else. That's just how some people think with this sports, music, everything. That's how they literally think. You know what I'm saying? Me, if I'm playing basketball, I would want to be the best basketball player I could possibly be. But some people look at it like, I just need to make some money. Obviously, I'm going to work out. I'm going to help my team win. I'm going to do what I have to do. But I'm looking to get this contract, get the bag, use it for other things. Use this to make more money. Literally. That way I don't have these financial problems that all these other celebrities have.
Is that in between the unpredictable paydays comes a lot of unexpected expenses. A celebrity will make like $10 million in 1 year, but then the next year, their income could go to like literally zero. Is that correct?
And it's not just zero, it's actually quite in the negative because, you know, maybe they make the 10 million and then during that time their basic expenses go up. So even if, let's imagine you're not trying to live any sort of lavish lifestyle, very commonly, you'll want to take care of your closest family members, like your parents or your siblings.
And that's where people go broke. If you get $10 million, you do not need to give your mom $1 million and your dad $1 million. Which you can definitely give them some money. And here go 10,000, here go 10,000. Maybe 5,000. Like, you can do that. That's how you go broke. This is another. People think, oh, you got $200,000 in the bank account. And you can't do this, you can't do that, bro. Expenses add up. You have 9 times that, bro. Literally, expenses add up. That $10 that you think is only $10. You already spent $400 in the last couple of days. Some on bills. You may have a car note that's $400 right there. Then you have a gym membership that's $30 right there. You have your phone bill. You know what I'm saying? You have your car insurance. Somebody may ask, hey, bro, can I borrow 20? I can't give you the 20. But you actually got 6,000, 7,000 in the bank account. You looking like, damn, you can't give bro 20? Bro, I already didn't pay this amount. Well, not 6,000, 7,000. You might have 4,000 in the bank account. I already paid $500, over $500, $700 in some bills. I'll give you another 20. Now I gotta go get some groceries from my spot. Then I give you a 20. Bro, that's 20 not gonna feel like a 20. It's gonna feel like something more. That's why, bro, if one of my friends get rich, it's not up to him or her for her to take care of me. I could be struggling now, bro. Like, if you help me, you help me. I appreciate it, but I gotta get my own shit. You have shit you gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? You don't have $1 billion. Your parents, now if they really, really struggling, help them. But it shouldn't be, let's say you get a 10, let's say you get a big break. Bro, $5 million in a year. You giving out $1 million to both of your parents. That don't make sense, bro. You gonna go broke. You can get in 5,000, 10,000. And that's it. 5,000 maybe. Shit. If I get $1 million, they both get 5. You can hear 10,000, 5 here, 5 here. Use that. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. Trying to take care of everybody, you ain't gonna be able to take care of nobody. You're not even gonna be able to take care of yourself if you feel like when you get rich, you gotta take care of everybody. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, bro.
Siblings or some of your close friends, and then your basic minimum expenditure each month, even if you're not living lavishly at all. And oftentimes you'll find with a lot of celebrities they really don't, but their expenses, and even whether it's on the paying lawyers, paying their accountants, paying their investors, whatever it might be, their basic expenses goes up so much during those times when they do make money that the second they stop making money, they're dramatically in the negative.
Britney Spears paid $17,000 per month just to transport her safely from place to place. Johnny Depp spends $150,000 per month.
Trouble spends average $16,000 a month on clothes. She spends about $4,000 eating, utility bills, and $17,000 on ornament. She spends average. This is why I say YouTubers is the best, bro. We ain't guys. YouTubers. I don't know no YouTuber that does shit like this, bro.
Month just to transport her safely from place to place. Johnny Depp spends $150,000 per month on security for his children, and he pays another $300,000 to pay for his 40+ other staff members. He has multiple $1 million in debts. And then there's the lawsuits. Ah yes, when you're well known and people think you have money, the pathetic maggots are gonna come, trying to sue you for every stupid little reason they can think of. And even if they have more than enough money to cover all of this, they never feel financially secure.
Even the ones that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars, practically speaking, because they usually didn't grow up like, ultra rich, they're always thinking about, what's their actual income. It's not this glamorous situation. I've never found a celebrity who's not extremely stressed about their income, even the ones that are multi-billionaires or whatever. If you're in their shoes, it's very hard to break from that habit of stressing about your income. And that applies to everyone, not just celebrities. I've never found someone, no matter how much money that they have, that genuinely feels like they're financially comfortable and safe. And that might just be, sort of a Western United States thing. That's another unfortunate reality. They're not living some sort of lifestyle where they're really happy and they feel like they're super rich and famous. It's more like, I'm stressed out about my finances and I can't trust anybody, and so what do I do? Functionally, the only answer is I'll just sit here at home alone.
So how do celebrities cope with all this solitude, all this pressure? Drugs. Usually a lot of drugs.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly. shrooms, everything, and it was just an escape from me.
The reality of situations is you can't, as a world, expect to break people down constantly and not expect them to want some type of escape. I don't have a mom I can call. I don't have a father I can call. I don't have my, you know what I'm saying? Like my aunt, who was the last thing that I had, is gone.
When you're a celebrity, you can get access to whatever substances you want, which leads to really tragic outcomes.
We're going to turn now to a major loss in the music world tonight. The gifted singer Amy Winehouse found dead in her London home. She was just 27. And so many people blogging and tweeting throughout the day today about an almost eerie coincidence. So many young music stars lost, and so many lost.
The actor Heath Ledger was found dead today in an apartment here in New York City. He was just 28 years old. The Australian-born actor came to huge prominence after his powerful performance in the film Brokeback Mountain.
6:30, they loaded the body of Michael Jackson onto that helicopter, and in just a couple of minutes, they're making their final approach now to County USC Medical Center.
In the skies over Los Angeles, news crews tracked the helicopter carrying Michael Jackson's body. In death, the king of pop, just as much a figure of fascination as he was in life.
And here's the other irony, is that this fame is not gonna last forever. And when it's over, things usually get worse, not better.
Damn. That's why I want to, bro,
Make it out alive,
use my money
fame
wisely.
is not gonna last forever. One day you will turn into a has-been. For some, they stay relevant for a super long time. For others, their fame is short-lived.
The other big thing is most people who are super famous, they don't stay in the spotlight for that long. So everyone might know them for many decades later, but like your time in your prime is kind of limited.
And when it's all over,
I think, like I said, that's why some people use that time to they think long term with it. So that's why, like I said, being a YouTuber, right? You could be regarded as the best YouTuber and all this other shit, right? You could be regarded as all that shit, right? Cool. But a YouTuber, they stay. A YouTuber, even when you may gain a different audience or people who used to watch you don't watch you anymore or whatever, you stay. You stay relevant. Flight has been relevant. DJ Ghost has been relevant. Soul Minotti, no matter how long he leaves YouTube, every time he comes back, it's all love. He's like, I think being a YouTuber, it just was the best thing I could have possibly, did for myself. Cause it just puts you in that position. You ain't hella in the limelight and shit. You are well known probably, yes, but you ain't hella in the limelight and shit like that. You just doing your own thing, chilling, making good videos. Sometimes this shit gets stressful. I'm stressing right now, trying to get y'all a video for the other channel. Like, if you on the other channel, just know I'm posting, but those take more time cause I gotta get more shit together. These ones don't take as long. But yeah.
even though the fame might have been miserable, they tied their entire identity around it. It validated them.
That's another fuck up. That's where they fuck up at. That's why they say, I do not want to be just known as a basketball player. I do not want to just be known as a football player. I do not want to just be known as a YouTuber. I want to be as a content creator. I want to be known as a person that told his story in life. Did his shit, got a degree, helped his people, and understood people, understood how people work. Understand how life works. You get what I'm saying? It's just other things you want to be known for. You ain't trying to be known just for your occupation. That shit boring as hell.
They tied their entire self-worth around it. So when they do become a has-been, they become even more depressed.
What does a 32-year-old retiree who's worth $100 million spend their days?
Miserable.
Really? You were miserable?
Yeah, because, like any athlete, right? From the ages of 6, 7 years old, all we knew was one thing. Hoop. Hoop school, right? Hoop summer, hoop play. What do we know? We haven't had a regular life. No matter how much money you have, if you don't have it, that's why when you hear someone, they're like, yeah, my parents still work.
Usually they go searching for the same rush they
Facts.
once had. Some of them find a healthy outlets, but many don't.
Let me answer why do I DJ. From 13 to 40, 3 times a week for an hour and a half, I would get adrenaline from people yelling and screaming. Good yelling, bad yelling, cheering, booing, it's just a part of me. When I started playing, I didn't have that. I get doses of it. Like I go in the rest, like I go in Nick and Sam's, and I I did a little clap, but it's only 30 seconds. Like, where's the rest? So I went to a concert one time, and it was about 500,000 people that went to Tomorrowland in Atlanta. And that feeling came back here. And I've been DJing since high school, since college. And I was like, I think I can do this because the concept of the DJ and the athlete should be the same. This is my concept. When a person pays money to see you perform, give them a good show.
Okay. Being a celebrity is not all it's cracked up to be. I see that now, Jake. So I'll just become a billionaire instead. I'll have all the money in the world with none of the fame. There. Well, not so fast.
That's what people do.
You can still earn income while learning how to code. Janitor. There's no experience.
Problem with being a billionaire. What's the problem?
Money without the fame. It sounds like a dream come true. But in reality, billionaires all deal with their own set of insecurities that gnaw at their soul.
You have a situation where this person is extremely rich, let's say, at least on paper or whatever it might be, and then they see all these random other dudes, especially on the internet, who are really famous, who aren't nearly as rich, and so then they're super jealous and annoyed at all these not sort of fake rich guys out there who get all the fame and the attention, and so you have all these sort of billionaires who are typically sad that no one knows who they are. It's not like you can walk around the street if you're not a famous billionaire. It's not like you can walk around the street and people bow down to you as if they know who you are, and they wish they could get some respect from people.
See, that's the thing right there. It's opposite, right? When you're a billionaire and you're making all this money, like, damn, bro, nobody know me. Like, nobody know me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you just like, damn, nobody know me. But I just don't understand. Like, it's like, cause me, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like everybody goes through this. Let's say you got $1 billion and you just trying to, like, you walk down the street and nobody knows who you are. I feel like that's way better than somebody knowing who you are. You're under the cover. You're under radar. You living. You moving the right way. You don't got to worry about somebody trying to kill you or nothing. But when you have that, you got to worry about certain things. You can't go out how you want to go out. You can't do certain things, right? But I think it's like all right, let's swap lives real quick so we can learn to appreciate what we have. Maybe the person who was a billionaire but wasn't well known, walking down the street, now he's getting paparazzi, everybody trying to get an autograph, picture, woo woo. He like, damn, maybe I should go back to, let's swap back, bro. And then the other person who's walking down the street, damn, I missed the attention. I missed that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's swap back. It's like, all right, we got a taste out of each other's lives. Now let's go back to what we know. You get what I'm saying? But I think me personally, like, don't get me wrong, it would be like, for my short films on my second channel, it would be nice if somebody like, hey, bro, I seen your short film, bro. That was it. Appreciate that, bro. I really do. You know what I'm saying? We working on some more shit for y'all too. But you don't want to have that. I think you want some of that, but you don't want that to completely validate you. You want to be validated by when you watch that motherfucker yourself and you give yourself a compliment like, bro, I did that shit. We did that. Yeah, we did that shit. You and your boy. Hey, bro, we did that shit. You know what I'm saying? It feel good that other people telling us that we did it, but we did that, brother. And you know what I'm saying? I think that's more of a validation you should chase versus validation from somebody who you don't know.
People, because they're some sort of like a big time silent success.
Think about it. What if this guy walked past you on the streets? Would you recognize him?
Nope.
Of course not. He looks like another generic old dude. Are you gonna run up to him and say how much of a big fan you are of him while he's out on a date with a girl he's trying to impress?
Nope.
No. But you wanna know who this man is? That's Amancio Ortega.
Don't know
the
who it
man
is.
behind Zara with a net worth of $90 billion.
He good. I'll take that. But then again, like I said, it's comparison is a thief of all joy. That's what they say, right? So he gonna look at a motherfucker like, this motherfucker ain't got 90 billion, but they looking at him. Why they not looking at me? Until him and bro switch lives real quick, he gonna learn to appreciate what he have a little more. Sometimes you have to get what you have taken away a little bit to appreciate it.
Dollars. And here's the thing. Even if these billionaires wanted to get famous, they literally can't.
it's a big negative for them to be well known for many different reasons. Oftentimes that has to do with how they actually became a billionaire, but definitely, you know, if they become well-known billionaire, then they're just going to get sued all day, every day by random people. It's very common for them to have to spend tens of millions of dollars, you know, just protecting themselves from all these frivolous lawsuits. And it's just not a safe thing for most billionaires. So practically speaking, like, the odds that you're going to want to be well-known is, as a billionaire, is very low. But then at the same time, it's this weird irony where you wish everybody knew you and respected you. And so so then you treat everyone kind of poorly, for lack of a better term, because you wish they were.
I'm glad I'm watching this because now I'm learning. Because when I do these reaction videos, I'm not gonna sit here and do a bunch of oh shit, oh my god, oh my. Like, I'm not reacting to shit I'm not gonna fake it for y'all either. I like to learn shit, entertaining videos. I didn't be reacting to a video, but I turned that shit. That shit was so fucking boring. But this video, I'm learning some shit. It's entertaining for me. I'm entertaining for y'all. Y'all watching this shit because of me. Y'all can watch this shit by yourself without the pauses if you really wanted to. But that in itself, right there, what he just said, it's just irony. Like, you're going to want to kind of get, you know, you want a little recognition. That's just how your brain is wired. And so you got to rewire it. Like, you know what? I got recognition. You know how I got in the recognition? I got these 90 M's and nobody know who I am. I'll take that. And then motherfuckers ain't trying to sue me. Motherfuckers ain't trying to rob me. Motherfuckers ain't trying to do nothing to me. So I got to delete that little half of my brain that wants to be recognized. I'm recognized by the whole motherfucking Zara with this 90 billion. I'm good. Shit, change how you think.
Oftentimes, but you know they don't. So that's what it's like to deal with billionaires, to deal with just famous people. It has much more to do with, like, sort of the COVID loneliness, and you almost kind of just feel sad for them, and then they're stressed out because they're worried about their income. And the billionaires, this other thing. The one big overlap is both of them are extremely worried about their income all the time. But the type of misery is a little bit different. The celebrity is more like a loneliness misery, and the billionaires, it's more like a yearning for respect, and so it's not particularly pleasant dealing with them, at least from my experiences. Obviously there are exceptions, you know, for anyone watching this, you know, still work with on the billionaire side, but yeah, generally speaking, this is the case.
So if extreme wealth sucks, if extreme fame sucks, what doesn't suck? Is there a way to achieve the money and fame without making your life miserable?
That's why y'all gotta never let a celebrity tell y'all about y'all 9 to 5 or your regular ass job. They got shit going on. They just not telling you. Don't let that motherfucking model that been passed around, fucked by everybody. Don't let her try to. Don't let her try to make you feel bad about your 9 to 5 when there's shit that she knows she's stressing on. Don't let that billionaire, that rapper, whoever, try to make you feel bad your 9 to 5, especially if you got a good 9 to 5. Don't let them make you feel bad. 9 times, and they don't eat, bro. Never let them make you feel bad. They not being truthful about everything that's going on with them. Trust, hope, and believe. There's some shit going on with them that they not telling you. Social media is really their highlight reel. They only post that. The ideal life.
I think it's great to be narrowly famous within a very specific niche. For example, like if you are a YouTuber, or if you are even a singer, whatever it might be, if you have an audience, and it's not even ideally it's not an insanely large audience, like 10,000 people love you, so to speak, online or wherever. Those are the people that really have the best situation where...
how many times have I been reacting to a video with y'all and I said something that they ended up saying like a couple clips later? I promise I didn't watch this. This is a real live reaction. I try to tell, bro, YouTubers winning, bro.
They just get to deal with their true fans, and they don't really interact with them in person all that much, but like their online interactions are nice, and then in real life they get to just experience real life whenever they want to. And then if they really, really want to, they can just create some sort of fan-specific experience once a year and have that as a very fun thing to do or something like that. But they get to have the best of both worlds, in my opinion, which is like they get to have a normal real life and not deal with any of the problems, and at the same time they know that there's thousands of people out there who do really love them,
making good ass money too,
and there's no real downside. So I think that's a nice happy medium. But you never know. Like if you're just good at becoming famous, then you're probably just gonna keep getting more famous. I would say that there are two routes that I found that work. You really do find some sort of work where you genuinely enjoy the work regardless of the income. But it is still, something that's a profession, meaning you really can make an income from it. I've generally found that almost from most professions, if you really do like it, it is very doable to at least, get into six figures in income. Let's even say you love doing video editing. You can work for one person as a video editor, or you can, multiply yourself and work for a few people as a video editor. So there's always a way to increase your income over time, regardless of what profession you really like. Same thing with software engineers, same things with any profession, really. You can scale yourself ideally to get to a point where you can get six figures. That's one route. The other route, I would say, is where if you really do just care about money, if you can get to a point where your focus is on having predictable, consistent income, but you don't have to work that much, that's kind of the best route. Oftentimes that might be that you create some sort of business, and eventually you hire some people to take over the work that you're doing, but you just scale it to a point where it makes, however much money is a lot of money. Practically speaking, if you are really focused on just money, the better thing to do is maybe get to seven figures and reduce your workload so that you can enjoy the seven figures.
And the reason why Arvid was able to come to this conclusion is because he literally had to explore all these different avenues himself. So how'd you realize all of this? Because you're super knowledgeable about the celebrity world and the billionaire world and this world of scaling up your income. So how'd you come to this conclusion?
I was mostly obsessed from a very young age to just figure out how I can retire early, because I myself was actually depressed since the age of 5. So my obsession was okay, I hate school, I never want to work. First went into Silicon Valley, and then I was like, oh, this is cool. All these young people are getting rich here. I can get rich as a young person. And for me, it ended up being I created a consulting firm in Silicon Valley where I served as a consultant to around 50 to 55 super fast growing startups. 6 of them ended up becoming worth well over $1 billion. And I helped a lot of those companies out at the early stages. And then after doing the consulting firm, I then got into the sort of Hollywood celebrity world just by accident. But it worked out for me because it fulfilled a lot of my requirements. I was like, okay, this is great. I can get even richer being in this world of celebrities, and I get these celebrity name attachments to make my parents happy with me. So it ended up working out well because there aren't that many people with the Silicon Valley background that went into the Hollywood space. So I had a unique advantage in going in there and helping out a lot of celebrities, using all the knowledge that I got from seeing so many Silicon Valley companies do so well, and then realize exactly what they did right, what they did wrong, and be able to bring that into the Hollywood celebrity business space. And most of these celebrities, because they make so much money, they have a lot of different businesses that they either create or are involved in as an investor, and so it was an easy transition actually. And then from there, I ended up sort of thinking okay, this is cool. What else am I missing? Because at that point, I was just I kind of want to just see what other parts of the world or aspects of the world that I'm missing, and the rest to me was with both politics and with billionaires. So then I became an advisor to those groups of people more recently, and then after having experienced that, then I fully kind of came full circle where I was like, okay, now that I've seen all that I've ever wanted to see, or actually way more than I ever wanted to or needed to see, what do I like doing? And personally, the only thing I really feel extremely fulfilled doing is helping other people one-on-one. I really don't like, dealing with large groups of people or corporations or whatever anymore.
I don't either, bro. I hate, when you working on something yourself, bro, you just, unless if these is like-minded people, you don't want to work with nobody else, bro. I don't want to deal with somebody being late. I don't want to deal with somebody who have to keep badgering about something. You don't have to deal with none of that. You just do this shit yourself. You know what they say? If you want something done right, you do it yourself, literally.
I'd much rather just deal with people one-on-one and be able to help them in a way where it's
well,
not
he's talking
so much
about
that,
working with a different way, but
sort
y'all get what I'm saying.
Genius playbook that everyone should follow type thing. It's more just a real, genuine one-on-one help where I've just seen so much now of what works, what doesn't work, and seeing what everyone else has tried, and being able to translate that into each person.
We're gonna have to cut it at that because my camera is literally no bars left. It's literally about to die. But if y'all like this video, y'all know what to do. Get at me on the next video. Rest in peace to Kari, X, my grandma, both our grandmas, and I'm gone.